Hey guys, Sickest Productions, here's Turly Cole talking. Today we're just gonna do a tutorial on, we're gonna make lightsabers, like from Star Wars. If you don't know what that is, then you can just go away. Because even if you're not a Star Wars nerd, everyone knows what a lightsaber is. So yeah. Alright, so let's start. I'm not gonna teach you how to make the handle. You can just probably just get an image off Google and do that. I'm just gonna teach you how to make like the blade itself, the light blade. So I just got this image off of Google. Just typed in lightsaber handle. Not the best one I've seen, but I'll just go ahead and use this one anyways. But first, let's make a new one. You can really do whatever dimensions you want. I mean, if you want to follow exact with me, I'm gonna have a 3x7 inch document with a 300 resolution pixel per inch. Red, blue, green color, 16-bit, just regular white background. Hit OK, make that. Alright, so let's make one lightsaber right here. I'm not gonna do the best like details. I'm not gonna have that good of like quality or anything like that because this is just a tutorial. I'm not gonna try my best. Alright, get whatever. This one's pretty good because it's got a white background, so it's gonna be really easy to select this. So I'm just gonna click right here and select everything. Basically selected everything but the lightsaber, so I'm just going to inverse it with Control Shift I. That just inverse it, so now it's selecting everything but the background. Let's get my move tool and just bring it over. Cool, it's about a good size. But let's just turn it to where it's facing like vertically. So I'm going to hit Control T for free transform, or you can go to edit free transform. Let's just turn this a bit. Get it a good way. Right about there. That'll be good. So I'll hit enter and it'll apply it. Ooh! You know what I'm gonna do? Just so that I get the blade a little bit better quality, I'm gonna fill up this background with black. So I'm gonna click on the background layer and hit Alt Backspace. Make sure that it only works if you're black as your foreground color. All it does is all backspace or fills everything like your background with your foreground color. Mine just happens to be black. Alright, cool. Right, so now that we got that, put that right in the middle-ish. Hear a weird sound like this. I'm chewing gum and it's delicious. So you're gonna maybe hear some smacking. I don't know what this sounds like. Alright, so first we need to make our blade. Just gonna go on there. So let's select our pen tool. It's over here beneath like your sponges and dodges and burn tools and above your fonts. Let's get the regular pen tool out, and you can see this one's got like a little bit of a hook here, and I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a selection. I don't care if that thing kind of gets in the way. Alright, pretty short, but it'll have to do. I want to fill that with white. Alright, so you notice that doesn't look anything like a lightsaber, but trust me, it will. So you notice that it's not rounded. I'll teach you how to do that later. There's a few ways to do it, but I'm gonna teach you a pretty easy way. So first we're gonna make like that glowing effect for it. So let's go up to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Go ahead and hit OK, and put it at 1. You're gonna think, well, that didn't do like anything. Like if you Control Z, like notice it like barely did really anything. It kind of got rid of those pixely lines around the outside of it, but that's good. So let's put it right there. Alright, then we're gonna make 3 new layers to put some more blur on. So we're gonna hit Control J 3 times. So you should see 3 new layers saying shape 1, copy, shape, copy 2, shape 1, copy 3. That'll be pretty good. That'll be fine. So let's select just any one you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go to copy 2 because I'm lazy. Start from the beginning. Start in the middle. And let's blur it by going to filter, once again, blur, Gaussian blur. Set that blur at 10. Go to a different layer. Do the same thing. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Set it at 20. Then the last one, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Cool. So it just got that outer glowing effect. Like if you really want more, then just keep on adding on the blur, and it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what she said. Alright, so let's I know it's kind of a short blade, but I don't care. Alright, let's round off this top like I said I was gonna do. Let's select your rectangular marquee tool. Right up here at the top. Select this little area right there at the very top, because it's kind of pointed, as you can see, and we're gonna make that roundish. So let's go to filter, noise, median, and that's this right here. It kind of rounds everything off for us. Oh, see, I'm on the wrong layer. Make sure you go back down to shape 1, the shape 1 layer. Any of these copies, it's not gonna work. So get your rectangular marquee tool out. Just do that. Apologize for that. Get that a little bit more straight. Alright, so then do the same thing, go back up to filter, noise, median. Oh, that's so good. Alright, and let's the higher you bring it, the more it's gonna like be rounded off. I'm gonna bring it to about 39. As you can see, didn't do it too much, but it kind of rounded it off. I mean, if you really want to do it, like, if you really want to round it off, before you do all the blurring, you can just use the eraser tool and just try to go around. If you use the eraser tool now, you're going to get rid of that blur, and we don't want to get rid of that, because then you have to go through all that steps again. Right. So let's add some color to it, because there are like no white lightsabers. I don't see why, because those are like the coolest. But for Star Wars' sake, let's just add some color to it. Make sure I'm gonna use this one. Let's see if this works. Control U for hue and saturation. Bring your lightness down some. But be careful, because the more you bring it down, the more transparent it's gonna look, and the higher you bring it up, you're not gonna be able to see as much. Probably can't see anything at all. You're gonna have to bring it down. So if you want like a transparent lightsaber or a black one, bring the lightness all the way down. That'll be good. Alright, so I'm gonna bring my lightness down to about, I don't know, -35 or so. And mess with my hue, get the right color that I want. Actually, what I always bring the saturation all the way up to 100, and then mess with my hue. Let's be evil. Let's get a red lightsaber. Make it a little bit darker. And we have somewhat of a good looking lightsaber. Yours, if you put a lot of detail into it, it's gonna look a lot better. It's gonna look a lot more realistic. This one, you know, you can tell that I did this in however many minutes this video is. Not that good, but it'll do for video purposes. Alright, so that has been pretty simple way to make a lightsaber. If you ever need any one-on-one help because you can't figure this out, you can just talk to me and we'll do it. Email's in the description. You can like send me a picture if you don't have the time to get lessons and you need the picture done right away, or by a certain date. You can just send me the photos via email or through YouTube messaging. That'll do also. Right, and this is all free because I'm nice like that and I help people, so that'll work. And yep, so subscribe to our videos. We got more coming. Thanks.